Oh, when I was a kid, I was so frightened of my father. I mean, he looked like a living corpse, I tell you. He was frightening. He looked like the crypt keeper. I was like, my mother was like, oh, your father loves you. He wants to give you a hug. I was like, oh, keep him away from me. He frightens me. He's terrifying. Oh, my God. She's like, oh, let him give you a hug, darling. He wants to give you a hug. Oh, he's your father. You gotta show respect. I was like, oh, keep him away from me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. And then she'd make me, and he'd hug me, and then he'd slap the shit out of me and say, oh, you ingrate. You're an ingrate. You're a fucking ingrate. And then my mother would slap me. She'd go, oh, you're an ingrate. And I was an ingrate all the time, a fucking ingrate. And then we'd sit around the table and eat the roast bird. And we'd have to hear every year about the pilgrims that landed. The pilgrims. It'd say, in the year of our Lord, 1620, the pilgrims landed on Plymouth Rock over there. See over there, Plymouth Rock. They landed right on that rock over there, Plymouth Rock. See it? See it? Plymouth Rock. You can see it. Look over there. See the rock? They're chiseling off the rock. See the tourists? They're chiseling off the rock over there. That's Plymouth Rock. You can see it over there. See it there, son? And my father would slap me in the back of that fucking head. And he'd point over there with the rock and say, look at the rock. Look at the rock. And I'd have to look at the rock and watch the tourists chisel off the rock. It said 1620. Somebody thought to chisel 1620 into the rock so the tourists would know to chisel off parts of the rock. Chisel off a piece of the rock, why don't you? Chisel off a piece of the rock. Oh, every year it was the same miserable roast turkey. Oh, they didn't even think to put the bird in some beer to get rid of the gamey taste. No, don't even take the bird and let it sit and marinate in some beer. No, make it as gamey as possible. Make it taste as much like the local cranberries as possible. Horrible, horrible bird. And so we'd have this roast bird every year. And my father was like, in the year of our Lord, 1775, I fought the British in Bunker Hill. I fought the British to a standstill in Bunker Hill. I fought them at Bunker Hill. And my mother would be like, shut up and listen to your father, you fucking ingrates. Oh, that's all my generation ever was a bunch of ingrates. And I'd hear my father talking about how he fought him at Archie Bunker Hill. Archie Bunker Hill. That's all they ever did. They were all a bunch of heroes. They defeated the British at Archie Bunker Hill. Oh, we defeated the British at Bunker Hill. We defeated the British at Bunker Hill. And all of us younger generation of Bostonians, all we were a bunch of ingrates. Compared to him and his revolutionary generation over there. Oh, we filled him full of lead. We shot him like we shot the turkey, the Tom Turkey. And every year we had to hear this orchestration about the revolutionary generation. I got so tired of it. I cut off my own tail. I had a tail off the back of my head like my father's generation. I cut it short. My whole generation has their hair shorn short, just so we don't look like a bunch of assholes. We don't want to even look like those old bastards. Oh, we fought the British at Bunker Hill. We defeated them at Archie Bunker Hill. Screw you! Screw you, you old bastards. My generation is worthless. Yeah, my generation is worthless. Screw you. You fought him at Lexington. You fought him at Concord. You fought him everywhere. And what are we gonna do? We're just worthless. We even want to secede from the Union. Fine!